Total of 532,000 people has been infected with this, with a total death of 24,000. Total recovery is 122,627. The spikes are going high, and for the first time, US has now become the main source of infection. So the data is coming from Johns Hopkins University of Medicine. Today, we are going to show you how to actually read all these data properly. The thing is that everywhere from CNN to Fox to all the way to an extreme part of the country, we are seeing that news media, they're talking about US topping the chart right now. And while we are talking this, we are actually going to record the screen recording, and you will see that the amount of infected case total confirmed is 532. If we go to US, there's 1,296 right now. Overnight, US has become the top country who is getting infected with the virus because we are doing something wrong. We are not doing something right. Well, the thing is that, remember this, the more the test kit is available, this number is going to go high, because it's a good thing that the number of people who is getting investigated is getting more. But the number that you need to consider about is this number, the total amount of death count and recovery count. So if you see total amount of death count, you will see that China is sitting at 3,291. Italy is sitting at 8,215, but the recovery rate is 10,361. Spain is catching up on number 4, and their death count is 4,364. Now, the thing is that nobody's talking about this, that there is a way to read this chart. And the way to read this chart is through amount of your death count, go through by the cities, and see the recovery count on that. And we are seeing into the amount of cases, and we are like, oh my God, US is number 1 right now. Like, how did we jump up to the chart and we are completely infected everywhere or anything? No, when you watch this very, very carefully, let's try to zoom in to US, and we'll be seeing that, that these are the cases in the map that are showing that people are getting tested. There's a huge, huge difference between getting tested and getting, the amount of mortality and everything. So that's how you're going to read chart. I'm totally, I'm not getting this, whether mainstream media is trying to inculcate some sort of fear so that we go into a panic mode. Yes, you do have to remain at home, and as you can see currently, I am at home. The last time I went out was 22nd of March. I just went once outside to bring some supplies, and I came back home. And in my previous episode and all the other episodes that you saw, I did talk in depth about this virus and the lethality of different sort of medications that are getting used. Do not take any sort of over-the-counter medications or anything. Consult your physicians about it. But there is a way that you watch this chart. Another way, or the second way to watch this chart, is watch this amount of cases and everything. So you'll be seeing that suddenly from March, you'll be seeing the cases are going high, right? So let's see March 5. March 5, we have 262. Then we go for March 13, it's 2.2K. Then we go for March 21st, it's 53.7K, and going sky high at 83.8K. This is the pattern of this virus. Now, this pattern is the amount of cases that are getting investigated, amount of cases that are walking in, they're testing, they're finding it, they're documenting it. This does not denote that the virus is killing more than 85,000 people and, there is a mayhem going on. What it shows is a very, very important stuff. It shows that the amount of spread of this virus and amount of people that we did not test from Feb. Now, very interesting fact. Let's go and watch this very, very carefully. Let's go out here. Go to Russia. What do you see? Where is Russia in the tally? 840. Total deaths is 3, 38 is recovered. Strange, right? It's a very big country. Their curve is also at 840. So they did stop, but they also started investigating at the same time that we have started investigating. It's now that these cases are coming forward. Let's see China, because we were talking about China a lot, and we talked about this long time also. China will be a very important country to watch right now to see when we isoline, and we have to understand from what all stuff or measures they took. Yes, they took a lot of measures which which might not be very humane or anything, but they did put an extreme effort to confine everybody inside their houses and made a total quarantine in a very strict measure. Still right now in France, if you go, there is actually a fine if you go in the streets. In London, it's only 32 euros. If you go to Italy, there is an imprisonment if you go outside of your house. But in US, we are more free, and this will test our society as a free society, how we are going to confine ourselves, and are we able to follow the laws or the guidelines that has been given by WHO. It's a very strict test for us. And right now you will see that their cases remain at 81.8. So they're seeing around about 100 cases that are getting documented and everything. Their total amount of death is 3,291 poor souls that lost their lives against this virus, combating this virus. 74,000 people have recovered. And US has gone high just because we are seeing a surge of test kits that are getting available for us. We are testing people out, and that's how this whole chart begins. So to end this episode, remember this, that there is a way to watch the chart. Do not just blankly follow mainstream media. Yes, mainstream media is your only authentic source to get stuff from, but do not get afraid of what they are showing. If you are taking precautions that the government has outlined, which means social distancing, avoiding to go outside home, confining yourself, once in every 10 days you're going out, and I'm going to make a video of how to go outside your house and come back with your supplies and everything. I think you should be doing really good. This is a way that you should watch charts, especially when you are in Johns Hopkins University of Medicine and you're watching their death toll and everything. This is how you should be watching the charts. Alrighty guys, that is it. That is from the channel Techado. I hope I could give you another very vital information about how to watch these charts, that whenever you're watching it. If you like this presentation, do give me a thumbs up, because I do not earn a penny from this video, because this video is dedicated as my part to the society, and let everybody know the real facts and the real information of how to watch this chart. If you're watching this from anywhere else from the part of the world, I'm seeing that there are a lot of other news channels that are talking about conspiracy theories, that is talking about, oh, US is now the hotspot of this disease. Hotspot of the disease, what do you even mean by hotspot of the disease? This is a sign that we are doing an amazing job in finding out people, those who are getting tested. If we did not do an amazing job, our total death count would have surpassed Italy, which is sitting at 8,215, with the amount of cases detected is 80,589. Poor souls, those who have lost their lives, my heart is always with them. My heart is also with all those families that have lost members that this virus has taken away. And we did learn a lot in this episode. So if you like this presentation, give me a big thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe, there's a subscribe button on the left hand corner. Go ahead and click on that. Remember that this channel is a tech channel. We do videography, we do photography, we cover health, we cover science, we cover tech, and we will start a very new episode and give you an insight about Project Artemis. What is Project Artemis, and why NASA is so visionary about this Project Artemis. That will be covered in another chapter. So take care. See you guys on another episode.